Yeah. Who the fuck is young? Red, Carolina Fed, knucklehead, get ahead like.
Man. Y'all listen, y'all like this? Y'all like me? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Team backpack.
Jesus Christ, show me to split it. You are fucking cool with a Google or some grown man doing shit. Also, don't you know I'd rather share my whole hand for a piece of the phone to the homies at the phone. I only answer if it's lonely or that truth is like I, but you cannot, it's like I. They can't even catch up, motherfucker. I switch gears. This nigga, I've been here. Bad one is my big year. First life I had the fuck that. Get wild shit, no keys, never leave the block like style feet. Fuck it, I think it's time they drop beat. Brooklyn, Berkeley, making long north cat, first thorough. Style stands. What up, everybody? Live. My name's Melvin. Take back, top that. I'm the reason these lanes ain't breathing. The same reason they can't keep the space secret. I maintain with insane demons. The rage ain't been as squeezing the bang like it's gang season. You don't wanna cross season. Dark band in my short temper. These babies are funerals, but no presses. Right, you know, with the back of the corners. Like, I start shit just falls over and flips the light. Now I know all you fans with it, see that shit. Lean with it, rock with it. I lean the scene with the shots in it. The niggas seem like the cops did it. Shock niggas, strap niggas, and tear the fuck. It's your blood purple. In the face of the clock, nigga. When I lift the kid's body like a trampoline. I used to be an all-star athlete. Football never thought me a rapper. I ran a 4.3 40-yard dash for these. And even then they couldn't keep up on the track with me. Psycho, they want to make a second position. Really want to get on the right position. Really need a vision on. Single-handed, just like you bitches. Such a cycle, this is the rental. 2 steps of the break the dentist. And now they mad because my rap was. But if you want to battle, put a stack and a half up. And if you think that's the reason right now, I'll freestyle off of the top to get it down. Niggas know that it's that tap. When I get it in, it's better. Take that.
I ain't get it yet. You know, I get it for real. I gonna get it for real. They try to slow me down. I get it for real. You know, I'm gonna try this.
Yes, I taught you well. What's up, the The kitchen of your dreams. I think I'm ready to move in. And your mom. Hey, IKEA, free possibility.
Are you ready? I got 100,000 stuck up on my mind, man. Go ahead and tell them all I flip it like cocaine, man. Go ahead, I got 100,000 on my mind, man. 1 million on the grind, man. You nothing y'all can do to me. I'm on my way, yo. Never gonna flop my dog. No, I do it every day. I ain't got no reason to stall. No, I'm running up. No, I'm moving up my equity. No way you stop. You know I'm buying up that property. They gotta stop me. They gotta slow me down. They trying to figure it out. You know it's cocaine inside my brain. You know I do this, man. Waking up first thing in the morning. You know I need that coffee, man. It's like cocaine to me. They can't stop me. I'm off the cocoa and everybody gonna pop me. They rob me. Go ahead, fucking stop me. They hit me up this morning like, hey, country, what you trying to be? Hey, what you trying to do? Hey, what's that new song? Hey, when your album coming out? Hey, what you trying to do? Hey, when it's coming out? I said Memorial Day. So what you trying to do? You know I get it. Hey, ha, I got 100 on the charts. I got 1 million on the way, and it's coming my way. Gotta wait till October though, and then I get that deal, move it up for real. They can't slow me down, you know I got the pill. Yeah, I keep it lit, you know I keep it real. They tried to slow me down, you know I got the pit. Punch you in your face, ain't no way you stop me. I'm about to tear them up, you know I got the G's. Believe, huh? Believe I can win. Do I believe I can win? Do I believe I can win? Hmm. Look, it ain't got nothing to do with if you win or lose, but you gotta get up out your fucking blues. You gotta get up on the move. You got to get the walking, got to start moving, got to look for the cash next, move next, Rolex. Ain't nobody moving next. You gotta do it on your own. Everybody got some cracks. Go and tell them, but ain't nobody trying to see it. I see your whole generation coming up and they ain't even ready for that real life, the real grind. They ain't ready for that shit. Everybody inside their emotional state, stuck inside their mind, because they brought up by a whole generation. Millennials that couldn't even solve themselves. But me, man, I use my common sense, G. Y'all can't stop me. I'm on a whole different wavelength. Everybody say they wanna try and fucking stop me. But I'm better than their favorite rapper. They can't stop me. Everything I spit is off of the top of the dome. But I'm still winning either way. Every time I come home, every time that I go out, then I'm winning out there. You know, I'm facing the world. I'm controlling 300 people a day. This shit is easy for me. Ha ha. When I'm laughing at the kid, can't nobody stop me for real. You know I do this for real. You know what, OG boss? You know I do this for real. Like 10 years in a row. That's consistency, fam. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody needs. But not what everybody gets. Yeah, I do it for me. And I do it for Chi. And I do it for chicks. And I do it for mines. And I do it for cheese. No, I do it for weed. Yeah, I do it for us. So y'all can better believe the more that I make off of music, my dude, the better videos I can make for real. Yeah, it's easy for me. If I make that music though, it's hard for me to get people to hear it, bro. So it's hard for me. Everybody wanna know. It's like country. What the fuck is going on? How do they not like you? How did they not see you? I say, man, I'm getting blocked by the industry because I ain't got $1 million to throw in at the beginning. Then I'm falling behind because I don't get it. Huh? Because I gotta work. I ain't well off now, kid. I gotta work. I don't got $1 million industries in my area. I don't live in Atlanta, Georgia for real, dog. I don't live in Charlotte. I don't do that shit. But I'm here, G. I'm about to move this shit. This shit is easy, bro. You just gotta roll with it. You just gotta keep on practicing, getting better with it. It's like a rolling ball. Push it down a hill. It's like a snowball. That shit get bigger, G. All you gotta do is practice. Practice up your lyrics. Don't even think about it. Just fucking rap what you see and just go with it. You'll start making up stuff that come together, G, making sense, and then it rolls off the tongue easily. And that's real, G. That's what they're trying to see. But they still asking me, hey, country, who you trying to be? Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to be me, G. Yeah, I'm chilling off the rap, B. I ain't got no time to lie, G. Hey, what y'all trying to do, B? When I'm chilling off the rip, B. Yeah, I'm chilling on my own, see? Now I'm single about to get me. Now I ain't looking for nobody. Yeah, I'm working on me. Yeah, I'm getting stronger, getting bigger too, you see. Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to be, what I'm trying to see, what I'm trying to do inside of me with my mind, G. Yeah, this shit is always fucking working. Boss in real life, but I gotta keep it moving. Everybody say that they motherfucking bossy, but don't have the responsibility that I see. Yeah, this shit is crazy, me. Ain't nobody dealing with. Go ahead and tell them, G. It's off the rip like real, G. Everybody say they can rap, but they ain't got bars. Yeah, I got mine. Yeah, it's stuck up in my mental, stuck inside my men brain. Can't nobody stop me. Yeah, I'm flowing off the rip. Everybody gotta see. Yeah, this me. This is me. Yeah, I'm playing Umamasume. Yeah, I'm a rapper too. What the fuck y'all about to do? Fuck y'all. If y'all think this shit is weird, G, I don't really give a fuck what you got to say, B. Yeah, I'm running with Marzinski. She my one and only. Y'all can see me. Yeah, y'all think my shit is weird? Saying styles about to run you over, put you in the ground 10 feet deep. Go ahead and tell them all exactly what we do. Don't make me sing vodka and die right after you. Yeah, this shit is real, B. Y'all ain't trying to see me. Yeah, I do real music. I ain't fucking artistry. This is for real, B. Y'all trying to see this? Y'all really want to be in a fucking argument with me? You don't want that. I guarantee you that. I'll burn you down. But I'm not Eminem. I'm a real street rapper. I can battle rap too, but I choose not to because I get too disrespectful. That's for real, G. They don't like me on the battle scene for real, G. I got kicked out of the battle scene inside my city for being too mean and too oblivious to what they trying to see because I ain't really give a fuck what they trying to be. I'm here to win. It's what I'm trying to do. So I win on the weekends and they ain't trying to booth. Ah, yeah, the battle rappers they back, but we switch up on the track. Yeah, they flipping up the beat. Watch me go ahead and move my feet. Yeah, I do this on my own. I ain't got no team behind me, that's for real. Everything I spits off the top of the dome. No, ain't no way I can go home. Gotta keep on rapping. Been doing this since a young age. Out in the country, G, where nobody can hear me. That's why I practice, man. Ain't nobody gonna see me. They say that I hate anything there. They can't understand exactly what I'm doing. They can't understand how the fuck I like it. But I grew up in the country, so I got it. I'm smooth with the shit like the ocean in the Raleigh. Huh? Now we going up the mountains, heading toward App State. Y'all can't see me. About to go and see those mountaineers, they feeling. But I'm going in, can't nobody stop me. Yeah, yeah, Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, that's where my people be at. They call us hillbillies for real, dog. Until you come up get this shot, dog. Yeah, you come up in my hometown, you get shot up. Go ahead and bring your little Dracos and your shotguns. We got hundreds of them. We got thousands of them. We ain't running away from nothing, dog. Y'all ain't fucking ready, G. Yeah, I've been had a gun since the age of 6. Y'all don't understand. Yeah, me and my dad go hunting shit, huh? We been shooting deer, shooting other shit ever since the age of 6. But I got those serious locked on. That's why I laugh at these city boys that talk about guns, say they got the Dracos, but they can't really shoot them. Nah, me. Huh. I got a license, says I can shoot. Yeah, I'm official shooters. Ain't nobody stopping me. I guarantee you that, G. These new niggas in the city, they can't see me. Guarantee I'm way more accurate. I'm gonna hit, see? That's why I don't need a gun, because I know me. I'm about to murk them, see? But y'all don't really see. I'm super accurate with the shit for real, G. Whether you're standing still or moving, I'm still gonna hit. I ain't got no problem with it. You'll see. I was built for the military but couldn't go. So what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do back home? This is me. It's Country Chris, see? Yeah. I'm just switching up the beats, flowing on some shit. Got to move my feet, switch the seat. Everybody see what I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to be, what trying to me. Y'all trying to come with me? Huh? What y'all trying to be? Guarantee if I get famous, then I'ma start anime rap. Yeah, it's gonna get real big. See, y'all don't understand B. Yeah, I see it on YouTube, but yeah, I'm about to kill it. See, I'm about to be like Lord. Y'all ain't trying to understand. Huh? Huh? I'm trying to be like Lord. Y'all ain't trying to understand. I'm trying to do me. Y'all trying to see what see. I'm trying to do me. Y'all trying to see the B. I ain't moving for real. I ain't moving for real, not yet. I ain't moving for real. I ain't moving for real, not yet. I'm on my way up, never gonna flop. See, open up my third eye. I spread my wings, get fly. See, higher than cloud nine. Now I'm looking down. B. I can see those ants all walking around me. They ain't doing nothing, following that queen. See. They ain't doing nothing. They following that queen. See, they Sims B, not me B. I'm looking to start my own kingdom. I'm staring out on my own. I ain't got no time to stand around. Nah. I just gotta keep moving, see? Gotta keep my wealth up. Gotta keep bringing in that bread. Gotta do anything I can. Work 2 or 3 jobs, fam. This is what the fuck that I do. I ain't got no choice, man. This is the economy I'm in. Thanks to those boomers. Yeah, they left us in a place, man, where we can't get out. See, they said we gotta go to college just to have a fucking promise. Yeah, this shit is crazy. 50, $100,000. I ain't fucking got that. You ain't fucking got that. We just some normal people. We just fucking contact. Yeah, we want to live our lives. We don't want to be broke all day. We don't want to sit around wondering where the fuck a meal coming from. Nah, I'm tired of this bullshit. That's why I keep rapping, boy. I'm real with this bullshit. A country boy in the city. Now I'm living in the hood, see. Apple Ridge is on my side, and y'all ain't really fucking with me. Yeah, the shit kind of crazy. Yeah, the shit is insane, B. Yeah, I do this shit for real when I ain't got no time to play around. Nah, 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 nah. No, I do this shit just for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, I'm lying. You see my B. Yeah, 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 yeah. I do this, my baby. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Everybody say they want some. Ah. You know, I used to hate myself. because I was different. I ain't never understand the same thing you did. Yeah, my mind always fucking word different. See, say I had an old soul inside of me. Yeah, but they listen, they can't see. Said I got an old soul inside of me. The dreams that I have when I'm back in the past. Overalls on when I'm walking down the path. No shoes on my feet. But I feel like it was me, but it wasn't me. I guarantee you what you see. I'm insane, insane inside my mind. I tried to tell them all that I traveled to the past inside my mind. I had a memory that just wasn't mine. Who was it? That's what I want to know. See, maybe it was my grandpa's or maybe my great grandfather's. I really ain't sure, not at all. But I want to know the truth. Where the fuck they coming from? I want to know where they come from so I can more and explore more. I can understand exactly what the fuck they going through. Like Paramore, more and more. Everybody say they want some, but I'm traveling back to the past inside of my dreams. See, y'all really can't stop me. Now I do this on G. Yeah, I can rap about anything inside and no won't see. Even your names, even the comments. I ain't got no problems with it. Y'all can fucking see me. But I'm just chilling, B. Huh. I'm just chilling, B. So I tell them on the B. Oh, I got hiccups. Ah, that hurt. Just practicing. Oh, it's a freestyle practice. If you can freestyle, you can make songs. If you can't freestyle, then I know you use an AI generation to make your songs. Freestyle is kind of important to rapping. It help you get a cadence on shit. Mm. Demi. Demi? Demi, bro. Everybody say, everybody say, hey. Everybody say, everybody say, hey. Everybody say, everybody say, hey, we got two UGs in the party. Damn, I'm cooked. Maybe. Who see? We gonna find out. They number three and number one. We gonna fucking see. But they both in that bad mood. That mean might for good for me. I don't really understand exactly what we about to see. This is about to be insane. I can see a lot. See, everybody's better than me inside this lobby. What the fuck I'm trying to do? I don't really know. Maybe y'all get lucky. See, maybe y'all get lucky. See, let's start the race. Let's find out where it goes. Let's see what the time is. Let's see what they on. Let's see what about to be. Let's see if we can win. And if we don't win, then we gonna try again. Then we win, double it up and do it again. It's off the top of the dome. You know I'm bringing it home. So I tell them the truth. It's the Taurus Cup, and we ain't never going back to the past. We turning up. Everybody want to complain about that track blazer. Don't get burnt out and cry about it, bitch. You don't really like it. You don't really play. You ain't a real gamer. The grind is real, my dog. This is what it's about. This game is all about grinding. So if you ain't really about it, then get the fuck up out it. Stop fucking crying. All these big creators that y'all want to watch just want to cry every day, but they take your money, take it away, put it in their bank. They ain't playing the game that you want them to fucking play. So why is you paying them? Why you subscribe? But me, my G, I'm like every day. Yeah, I'm out here streaming, going crazy, doing this every day. I'm like 200 days in, and I'm still streaming daily. I ain't got no time to break. I ain't slowing down at all. I'm just making better creations. The longer I go, and I ain't made no money from it, not one single dollar. But we a year in, and I'm still fucking making it. What is going on with these content creators? They want to say I'm a Uma trainer, but they can't do this shit. They failing shit. Then they fall off like red new. They ain't doing shit. I'm mad at it. They piss me off. So fuck them. Fuck them all. I can do this on my own. I don't need no help from them. I tell them up. I know I can fuck them up too. I ain't got no time. Just sit around and play games. Hey, Red New, if you want a match, man, come and find me, man. I'll rap against anybody. I don't give a fuck. And if you think my mind can roll like this, imagine what my pen can do. This is just practice. My freestyles are just practice. If I freestyle on the beat, it'll be literally a freestyle. Like I need to make some freestyles and upload them to YouTube. Honestly. Yeah, actually I do. I do need to do that. That'll help the page. Damn. Agnes Digital pulling it. Okay. Agnes. I'm tired of losing. Tired of losing. I'm tired of losing for real. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing the deal. I'm moving up. Get strong with every deal. I'm moving up. Keep practicing on your pill. We got one more race. Can we get 3? That's all we need to advance to the green. So what we do, what we about to be, so who we about to race, and who we about to see. I wanna know so I can prepare correctly, even though there's nothing that I can do to fucking change it. The outcome probably already made inside my mind. See, I don't wanna end the beat. I don't wanna see. I don't wanna bleed. I don't wanna lose. Let me find my feet. So what they fuck they do? What they trying to see? Let's go and race. Let's go and see the beat. Who the fuck is trying to see? Then we turn up out to sea. Y'all chilling with me. A regular day. Hope you're having fun on your Saturday, or at least getting some rest or cleaning up your house. Maybe mowing your yard. I don't see. I don't know, but that's what I be. I already mowed my yard today. Now I'm in the house. You know, it's 1 a.m. and I'm still doing my thing. I mean, it's 1 p.m. The way you look at it just depends on your mindset and when you sleep. This the truth. I've been up for like 12 hours. This the truth, but y'all still out here grinding. This the truth, man. I've been fucking waiting for the truth to come out. See, do we have a chance to win? I don't really know, G. But I don't see no UGs this time. So we got a chance to win. So we turn it up. We put it on the dime. I see Tamil Cross going crazy. Oh, that's a rhyme. Oh, man, I might be in trouble. That Christmas so green, man. She look kind of good though. Even though I can't see the stats, let me go and look quick. But I'm pretty sure she's fucking solid, kid. Let me see. Yeah, she is. I was right. Fucking right. Damn it. This is somebody right here that is the same level as me. Like deck wise, they're the same level as me. They got the same cards. Let me see. Except Kita-san. Yeah, everything else. Same. You just got bad luck too. Holy crap, bro. How you only got 858 wit on that? And he was like, nah, that's good. But we got bad move runners. over here. Well, we got one bad move runner. Great move though. That's a good thing. I just wish she was freaking faster. I should have made her speed top though instead of power. I should have made her power. I should have switched those two. But it is what it is, G. Cause it is what we see, B. Y'all can't fucking mess with me. See, we turn off with the ecstasy. The ecstasy built inside of me. I don't do no fucking drugs, B. But y'all always wanna mess with me. Y'all say, country, what you trying to be? I'm turning up that ecstasy. That cell built inside of me. When I'm on that fucking grind, see, I hit the steel, I hit that thing and turn it up for real. Put the mash in, let it cook for about 12 hours, see. Let it go through the barrels, hit it with that thumper, see. Let it drip, 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 turn into that shine, see. 120 proof, see. That's what the fuck I grew up on. Moonshine, that green shit. Ain't nobody gonna mess with it. Huh. Y'all say y'all know about lightning. Y'all say y'all some drinkers, but y'all can drink that shine. See that white lightning be where it's at. Guarantee it's 150 proof. Y'all can't stop this at all. This is what I grew up on. Nah. Y'all think y'all real drinkers? Y'all think y'all real drinkers? Y'all think y'all real drinkers? Nah. Come in with me now. I'm gonna take you to that back country, get a mason jar. Then we cruise out to the country. We chilling off the side. Come on, man. I'm gonna show you a good time. Yeah. We just chilling, drinking shine while we fishing off the side. This is what we like to do. They can't really mess with us. What the fuck they about to do? Y'all drink $100 for a bottle. Why I'm paying 30 for the stronger, for the better. I don't want nothing. I don't want no Henny. I don't want no whatever the fuck y'all like to drink right now. I don't know what kids are into, but it ain't real drink. Yeah, they drink that shit. It's mixed up, really diluted. They ain't really getting drunk. They don't know it through it. Never been through it. They ain't never hit shine. They ain't never seen the real ones drinking. That's for real. Y'all can't fuck with us. Y'all can't see what we see. Y'all can't do what we do when we chilling on beat. This is how we are. This is how we gonna be. If you wanna fuck with me, then you gotta turn up. You got to build yourself stronger. You got to get it all right. I got to keep on running. Marzinski, keep on moving. Yeah, let's rolling, 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 going to victory. We need this last fucking race. We need one more victory. Let's go. Hey, no Tamo. No Tamo. No Tamo. Oh, you son of a God dang it. By nose. Dang it, bro. See, look, now we don't qualify because Tamo won by nose. Like, that's not fair. I should have won that. She didn't win by nose. I won. She passed me after the finish line. So how did she win by nose? Everybody saw it. How she win by nose if she passed me after the fucking finish line? What are y'all doing? What is up with this game, bro? It won't let me. It won't. I'm not. I'm not saying let me win. I'm saying game be fair. Like you can't have people losing every single race by half a length in general. Like that's not cool. To people with less stats at that and less abilities. I got more stats, more abilities, and I still lost. Pissed off. Fuck. Damn. They making me mad. They pissing me off. I'm glad. I'm about raw. About to punch somebody in their face. Got no time. Don't play no games. I'm getting pissed. That's for real. They think they own me. That's a deal. Run up on me. Gonna get killed. Trying to warn you now. It's for real. I ain't playing no games, G. If you run up on me, you gon' really see me. That's for real, G. I ain't playing no games, see. Y'all don't really know me, but I keep it pushing like a fucking G. So go ahead, try to tell you the truth. Keep fucking with me. Y'all gonna learn with the booth. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the last race. I'm tired of it. Let's do the last race so I can go do something else. Cause they pissing me off. Otherwise, I do training. That's for real, dog. But I ain't got time. They say it's over with in like what, 3 hours? 2 hours? We got 2 hours before the end of this, bro. 4 hours. Fuck. They ain't even enough time to build a good character because you need at least 4 hours to build a good character. That's the dumbest part. Because you can't just knock out you can't knock out 2 3 runs in an hour. Not a thing. That's why it's so irritating. I'm pissed because we should be qualified right now for later on this afternoon. We should be qualified right now. But for whatever reason, Umamasume decided, hey, you know what, country, you've been playing your ass off. You've been training ridiculously for the last 6 months. But, 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 fuck you. That's what it felt like. Legitly. That's exactly what it felt like. You've been training your ass off, but fuck you. What the fuck, bro? I told my Xbox to go home on the YouTube page, and this motherfucker went to the history. You know what? I ain't checked my YouTube in a while. Let me check my page, my actual page. Let me check my own page, my own content. I want to see something. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Why can't I go to just my page? You know what? This is pretty dumb that you can't just go to your own page and see your own stuff. Like you click on yours and it's like, you want to change your profile? Who's watching? What the fuck? It's me, you dumb. I have to literally search myself to see my own stuff. And what the country Chris topic? What is that? There's 2 people subscribed to it for some reason. Also, fuck what you heard. I don't know. One of these enclosures is going to blow up. It's going to be, you know. I don't know why I have so much trouble with Metro Ryan. Like, I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble with Metro and Top Gun. Like, that don't make sense to me. Because those 2 characters are used to be the easiest to build for me. Now they seem to be the hardest. I don't know. It's weird. Hmm. I just don't know which one I want to do. Hey, what you want to do? Let's see. I'm trying to do this without going online and just looking up either parents, other players, because that's a pussy move. Going online and just searching for other people with really good sparks and then trying to add them to your profile. That's a pussy move. I hate that shit. Shouldn't be able to do that. That's one. And then two, I don't want to go online and copy somebody else's strategy because that's a pussy move as well. If you can't build your own characters off of your own strategy and build one yourself, then what are you doing? You're literally just playing somebody else's career. That's it. Think for yourself. you know, build characters that will beat theirs. If you don't think you can beat them, you'll never beat them. Simple as that. No, I'm not good enough. I haven't played long enough to beat them. No, that's just the way you're thinking. You're saying because they played longer, then they're automatically better than you. So you're beating yourself before you even get started. What's the point of that? What's that going to do for you? Nothing. Don't belittle yourself and don't let these creators try and tell you that you suck. Don't let them say or try to tell you, oh, because you don't have this card and that card, well, you're not going to be able to make it to finals, or you're not going to be able to qualify, or you're not going to be competitive. We all know we all know the real truth. It's whether you acknowledge it or not. Because look, this is what happens, right? If everybody left open league and came to graded league, you know what would happen? All those players that are like the top 1% that play Umamasume, you know, that get the fucking UGs all the time and all that shit, they would have to run against each other. They wouldn't be able to run against guys like me that are light to play, I guess. I'm not free, but I'm not well either. It's like light to play, I guess. Light money. But they wouldn't have to play they wouldn't get to play against guys like me. Instead, I'd be playing against other guys and girls like me instead of playing against whales all the time. Which is usually what I end up running into quite often, actually. Just not this last card. That last card was not a welly card. I had one well race in all five of those races, and that was the fourth race. Or third race, excuse me. That was the third race. Because, like, for whatever reason with this game, if you win, then the next lobby you go into is going to be a higher level. And then if you win that race, the next lobby you go into is going to be a higher level than that. It's never You're racing against people your level consistently. If you lose, then it brings the level down. If you win, it takes the level up. And that's one thing that I am really struggling with this game is people coming in, getting their 3 or 4 wins, or whatever, getting their 3 wins, and then sandbagging. They'll get their 3 wins, and then they'll run like A ranked characters and B ranked characters to lose on purpose as many times as they can. So when they go to the next round, then they're at the very bottom instead of being where they're supposed to be with their competitive group. And I've seen it happen with a couple of these guys and girls, because there's a couple girls on here too, Miss Lana, Miss Leah. There's a couple of them that I've ran up against because I noticed it because I've ran against these same people for the last 13 CMs, 12 CMs. You know, we've all been in the same group area the whole time. And every single time I'm running up against these same ones. The first time they beat me, but then every other time after that, I beat them with the same characters. I keep the same characters. They change their characters, but I know the names. I keep a logbook of the names on my computer. So I know who I race in a day. And then when I start seeing them 3, 4, 5 times that I've raced against them, that tells me that after they beat me, they sandbagged to drop back down. I can see that happening. It's very easy to see. In my personal opinion, after you get your 3 wins, you should be only racing against other people that have 3 wins. Period. After you get your 3 wins, you should only be racing against other people that have 3 wins or more until the next round. And then it resets, and then the same thing happens again. That's how I feel it should go, but that's not how Side Games feels it should go. Side Games feels like everybody that didn't win 3 wins on their first try should have to suffer against everybody that has won all 3 of their races already, instead of them going into a qualification bracket and being separated from the rest of us. So we have a chance to actually qualify and stop losing by a half a freaking length or a nose because these assholes do what they do. Win, sandbag, sandbag, win, sandbag, sandbag, sandbag. That's how they spend their tickets. I literally sat here and watched somebody do it. I was stream sniping them. So I'm stream sniping them, and I see them do their first 5 races. They did it conventionally, just like all the rest of us trying to win. But after that first ticket, they got 4 wins. You know what they did? They switched their team. They had one S plus rank, 2 A ranks. And you think I'm playing about them sandbagging? I'm not, bro. Like what who does that? Who does that? Unless you're obviously sandbagging, trying to be annoying on purpose to either get people to stop playing or or annoy the piss out of Side Games until they just kick you out of the tournament. They're trying to push the boundaries. But if Side Games starts kicking these people out of the tournament for sandbagging, guess what? That'll solve the fucking problem. That's what needs to happen. We need sandbaggers kicked out of the CMs. Because I'm tired of them. Yeah. Wholeheartedly tired of them. And if you don't like what I got to say, well, too fucking bad. Ain't nobody say you had to watch shit. That's how I feel about it. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it with a grain of salt. Be mad about it. Be happy about it. I don't give a, bro. At this point, like I don't mind playing against good players, but It has to be in a conventional sense. I don't mind playing against good players that want to play. My problem is always end up playing against players that don't want to play. They just want to bullshit. I always end up playing against guys that are whales. Always. Which is, it happens. I'm not mad about it. But I am worried that a lot of the competitive player base will like kind of will drop off if they don't start doing this and bracketing correctly. She likes that build. She likes the 3-speed, one wit, and one power build. So what if we give you 2 wit, 2-speed, and Rico? Because Rico says, how about that? Rico says it's gonna work. But I don't know, Rico. I don't know. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Come here, you. Actually, fucking base. Let me see. Ow. Fuck.
This new slugging sensation on the south side. This new fashion. Right here. And then
We're now 1/4 mile from your destination.
the women's flyweight division.
Bro, the fact that bare knuckle boxing is a thing is crazy. Man, who watches ISO Speed, man? Like, I don't see the point. Like, he walks around and he does the same thing everybody else does, except he has $1 million and a whole bunch of kids that want to watch him. Any one of us could do that. But I know his ass is tired as fuck. I know he is. Because ain't no way you about to go country to country and not be tired. Don't mean I can't do it. I'm just saying he's tired as fuck. I can definitely do it 100%. I've done it multiple times. That's what cruises are. You got to stay up, go country to country, make sure that you don't miss that ride back to your country. Also, ain't no time to sleep, ain't no time to eat. See your sights, do your short excursions, get your ass back on the boat. And then guess what? I'm up for three more days straight because I don't want to go back to my cabin. That's just how I work. That's what I do on cruises all the time. I'll stay up for 2 or 3 days straight on a cruise. Chris, how you do that? Oh, well, you get out, walk around, talk to people, and then when it gets late at night, go eat some pizza. By the time you're done eating some pizza and hanging out eating ice cream, the sun's about to come back up again. And you do it all over again. Go back to your room, take a shower, come back out, do it again. Like, so crazy about that, you know? Oh, trying to figure out. Just luck with these people, man. They just. I'm just gonna try and train only 3 stats. I'm not even gonna chase the characters around this time. If they don't show up on power, speed, or uh wit, they ain't getting trained. That's what I'm doing now. I ain't chasing them around no more. I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm tired of it. Cause it don't work. That's why I'm tired of it. It's not that it is something I haven't tried or just don't want to try. No, we've been doing that. We've been chasing characters every single run, and it never works. So I keep wanting to go to stamina, but I'm not doing that because if her stamina is higher than her power, then that causes issues for her. Terrible. Give it up. This is why I do 3 wit cards because that shit right there. Come on. This is typically why I do 3 wit cards because she does shit like that. Yeah, no, not for real. That's generally why I do that.
You can't say old Mars because that doesn't really narrow it down. They're both old Mars.
No, they're not. There's an OG Marzinski and then there's Summer Marzinski. There's not an old Marzinski, idiot. There's only one type of Marzinski, and there's a main one, and then there's the alternate summer version where she's in her swimming gear. That's it. Stop confusing people with bullshit lies. It's getting on my nerves. That's why these content creators are starting to get on my nerves now. I see what they're doing. They're purposely lying to people about what they should be doing to get better at said game that they are watching them play. And they're lying to them. They're not telling them the truth. Or they're not telling them realistic goals. But yeah, everybody wants to get better. I gotta get better. If I don't get better, I'm gonna die. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
There's like disorientation, right? From which was the only goal skill I can think of, right? A lot of high roll ones.
I don't need you.
But that's that's the same, right? Where everybody always sees it early on, and they're like, "Why do you only have like 100 speed?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I live or die by whether or not I see multiple double speed rainbows." Remember any soundhouse? And Highness, oh, yeah, I'm glad to hear that there's another Highness in here. Yeah. I hope that Highness gets someone. I hope Highness with a view actually enjoy. Speaking of Highness, um, so after yesterday's stream, I did do a couple of runs in Batman. And so what we learned a few things from day one. We learned that it's right or nothing. I'm basically running a solo ace. Digiton and Rudolph were doing absolutely nothing the first 15 minutes. And then, of course, when I switched over to two fronts with Ines and Marazinski, they were also just there. Meanwhile, Bright stuck in every single time. So, I ran out of borrows. So before the borrows reset, I did a run. And because it wasn't a borrow run, I was like, okay, I don't mind what's going on. So I made a Rudolph. I made another Symphony run. But I bought some skills in it.
Come on, come on. Why are you giving me this event now? That doesn't make any sense.
Nice. Now that team, we'll try it.
Like it did, like this. At least the AI should be smart enough to know. Oh, the run just started. Let's not give this random event at the very fucking first turn. How about wait till the 8th or 9th turn, where it makes fucking sense? That tells me this run is not gonna be a good one. If we're already getting hints and it's way out of sorts, it's not gonna be a good run. So why am I even trying? I don't know. Because I'm gonna try hard. I tried every game I play, everything I do. No reason not to. Yeah, I'm gonna complain about it, but I'm still gonna do it. I'd rather hear somebody complain about a game or complain about a thing and then do it than complain about it, cry about it, and then not do it. Grow up. You can whine about stuff, but get it done. You're an adult. You're not a child. And here, you'll know how when you become an adult, when you stop giving a fuck what everybody else thinks. When you don't care what other people think about you, your life gets so much easier. I swear. Like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'm me, genuinely and honestly. So you don't like it? Well, that's too bad. Go jump off a bridge. Yeah, that's my comedy style. Because that's how we grew up. We grew up saying dumb shit on purpose because it's fucking great. Now they'll try to cancel you for saying some shit like that today because they're pussies. They're pussies and they let themselves be controlled by the females of the generation. So this is what happens. Now canceling people online is a thing for being themselves. Try to cancel me, it don't matter because I'm uncancelable. Can't cancel me. You can report me for whatever you want to report me for, but guess what? Whenever they review my profile, guess what? It's not nothing's gonna happen. You think they care about you? They don't care about you. You two don't care about you. You two don't care about their own creators. So what makes you think they're gonna care about a commenter? What makes you think they're gonna care about what content that you want to bring in? They're only gonna feed you what you watch. That's a fun thing to do. You want to know? You want to know how somebody's real personality is? Go to their YouTube and look at what's recommended. That's gonna tell you a lot. That's what I did to my girl, ex girl. That's what I did to my ex. I went and looked at it, looked on her YouTube at her recommended, and it showed me exactly what I was afraid of that I was gonna find. A whole bunch of feminist shit about anti-men shit. That's all it was. Same thing with her TikTok. That's all it was. It's like anti-guy stuff. I'd rather be with a bear. I'd rather fight a bear. I'd rather jump off a bridge. We don't need men. Men should die from the world today, and women will be able to run the world just fine. All this extra shit. Oh, yeah, nah, you don't need no man. Get divorced from your man. They'll give you a lot of money from the government to take care of your kid. It's like, this is how people really think, guys. This is how people really think. They go about business thinking like this. Some of them don't think, and then they end up in the same situation. Kind of funny how that works, huh? You think and you don't think, you end up in the same situation.
As tail held high, 6 feet up tempo from the shoulders. She has no movement race stuff.
I just can't get 3 wins to save my fucking life. That's all I'm trying to do is just get 3 W's. 3 W's. That's it. I can get two over and 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 over again. Gotten two on 3 different cards, 4 different cards. But every time I get close to that third one, I lose by a half a length or a neck. And it's fucking annoying because side games, I know what you're fucking doing. You think we're dumb? Mm? We're not dumb, my guy. We're not. We can see what's happening. It's your rating system. You're putting characters against other characters based off the rating system and not how many times they've won or their performance. And that's what's annoying. We should be going off based off performances and how they've raced, not what their ratings are on their characters. Because ratings don't really mean shit. It really doesn't. Until you get to UG2, ratings don't really mean anything. They don't. I all my double S's have been beaten by S pluses, which shouldn't happen. They've been beaten by A pluses, which shouldn't happen. They've been beaten by S ranks, which shouldn't happen. I've beaten UGs, which shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be able to beat UGs, which does happen quite often. I beat like 10 of them last CM in the first 3 cards for whatever reason. Or it's the other way around and you lose to characters you know you should be beating by links. So side games, again I ask, what are you doing? Like how are you fixing this balancing issue? That's what I want to know. How are you fixing the balance to make it enjoyable to play for everyone? Not me. I mean everyone. Because if I'm having this issue, then I know other people with better builds are having the same issue. And people with worse builds are having the same issue. I know people with worse builds that, they can't build characters for Open League because they're too good for Open League because they build too many stats because of the scenario we're in. And then at the same time, on that flip side, they're not strong enough to run in graded league because they're not strong enough to run up against people that build UGs. Like, are y'all not like? Do they not understand? Like, what are they not? What are side games not seeing? It's been out in Japan for 5 years now, or 4 years. How do they not see this yet? There should be 3 classes: graded, max, graded league, and then open league. There needs to be 3 classes for under A plus, S ranks, all of them, and then UGs and up, which is all the UG ranks. All the UG ranks type players should be racing against each other. All the S players should be racing against each other, double S to down to S in general. All those guys should be in one bracket together. And then everybody from A plus down should be in a bracket together. It's very simple. Like, I just thought about it for 10 seconds and came up with a better system than the system that they're using in the game to do the races and determine where everybody is sitting. I'm just saying, it's not hard. You just got to think about it for 0.2 seconds and then it makes sense. The 2-class system was a good idea. But the problem with 2-class systems is everybody in the middle between the lower tier and the top tier, everybody in the middle is just stuck in the middle. They can't win. They can't do anything. And nobody's flush with cash in 2026 with the way the market is to be able to just spend money on cards whenever they want or get paid. And part of that problem is because of illegal immigrants coming in, getting jobs paid underneath the table, and then taking all that money and sending it out of the country, which means that we're paying for their health care and their benefits and them a place to live. But then we got to raise and pay more taxes out of every single check, which means everything's going to cost more in the store because of what's going on in the economic system by having a massive explosion of people living your system that is not paying taxes. Then guess what? The price of everything goes up. Things are flying off the shelf, but no taxes are getting paid. Nothing is coming back. So if you want that to be your community, fine. I don't want my community like that. I want everybody in my community to be paying taxes on that community to keep the upkeep of that community up. That's what I want. I don't give a fuck about if you're legal or illegal. If you can pay your taxes and you can keep up with your bills, then you can come live on my side of town. If you can't, stay on the other side of town. Simply put, if you ain't willing to put in the work to even try, just stay away. And the crazy part is, I keep seeing more and more people become homeless, not because they can't get a job or pay bills, but because they're choosing to be homeless because it's cheaper than having an apartment. I can't blame them. If I could sell my house, I would. Straight up. If I could sell my house today, I would. And I would move into an apartment because it's cheaper. I really wanted to build one of those little modular homes. I really want a little modular home. 1 bedroom, a living room, and a kitchen. That's all I want. I don't want no I don't want no mansion. I don't want no 2-story house. I don't want no 3-bedroom house. None of that shit. I don't need a whole bunch of space. I don't want a whole bunch of space. More space is just more cleaning to do. I'm a single person. I don't need a whole bunch of space. And then when my kid comes to stay with me, she don't need a whole bunch of space because she's skinnier than I am, and I'm already skinny. You know what I mean? And she would rather sleep where I'm at than in her own bed because not that she's afraid of the dark, but she just don't like sleeping on that side of the house because all the cars go by that window. So she just hears and sees lights flash by all the time. And I remember as a kid seeing lights flash by the window. You was like, "What the fuck's going on out there?" You know. So I could see how that'd be annoying.
sure, but secondary, yeah. It's two different methods, but it's the same end goal, right? Or that's your own fault that you're putting this on the big screen.
Gross.
Did it record? Wait.
I lit up my cigar and I got the guts from the inside of the cigar in my mouth.
I suppose this is topical. Some people might be Sunday already, so this is the legal Marvelous Sunday being played in the background here.
It is not Sunday nowhere yet. For most people, it's like the beginning of Saturday. Unless you live on the East Coast, and then it's midday. I think we're the furthest ahead in the world. Because if you think about it, you keep going east, and then they're 12 hours behind us. So I actually think we're the furthest ahead in the world, time-wise, which sucks, actually, because that means we have to get up earlier to do everything, and we get less sleep because the rest of the world's occupying and working on a different schedule. So all the content and movies and everything is getting released later in the day or like after midnight when we're supposed to already be asleep. So we don't get to consume any content. While for them, the content is releasing and updating as they get off work. So we either have to be really tired and stay up late to watch anything new or miss it all, go to sleep, have no context when we wake up in the morning, and then watch everybody else enjoy it while we're at work. Yeah. Which is why I got kicked out of the last tournament. I was going to win the last tournament, but I got kicked out in round 2 because of the way Side Games does its tournaments. Instead of starting its tournaments on Thursdays, it tries to start its tournaments. It tried to start the last tournament on what, Sunday or Saturday for round 1, and then it ended up by the time round 2 came around, half the people most of the people that got jobs that work on Sunday, guess what? They weren't even able to sign up for round 2. That's how I got booted. So I didn't even get a chance to get a plat. And Side Game knows it because I contacted them. They said, "Oh, we apologize. We apologize." You apologize. What you apologize for? Just set your tournaments up to start on the correct days. There's no apology needed. Just do your fucking job. Or we can do it better. Hey, I can, for sure. All you got to do is teach me something and I can do it. Either analog or technical. It doesn't matter. Because I'm a 90s kid, so I was born, and as a kid, I was analog. I was outside 4 hours a day. But then as I got older, I grew with the technology that's here. So I understand it. Just like I understand coding. A lot of people have a lot of trouble with coding. I don't have as much trouble with coding. A lot of people hate coding. I don't hate coding. It's not that hard to code. You just gotta know what you're doing or know what the codes are. That's it. You learn the script. Just gotta learn how to script. Which you learned how to do in middle school in 2006 and 2007. We learned how to script in middle school in computer class. We learned about code then. And I still remember it. I didn't even go to college for it, and I can do it. But I also have a job, so I can't just sit here and code all day, or I would.
I think, yeah, let's try and go with the bigger thing on the podcast.
I didn't want to spend $50,000, $60,000 going to college, so that's why I didn't get a degree in coding. Even though I know it would be profitable. I didn't want to be $50,000 in debt. That's it. I hate debt. The only kind of debt I'm willing to take on would be a debt that I would take on for a living space or a car. I'm not taking on debt for education purposes, because that's just a sham by the state, by the government. Because the way that the system was set up was education was supposed to be set up to be free all the way through high school. And then once you got to college, it was like it was set up to where you pay like a monthly rent to go to college, not $40,000 a year or whatever it is. Think about how much you pay in rent a year. That's what you would pay in college for 4 years. That's what was supposed to happen, because it was supposed to be set up in a way where kids could go to school and have a job to pay for said schooling while they're in school. Parents wouldn't have to pay for nothing. That's how it was set up. But, when you have a whole bunch of people that are just stupidly greedy, even though they're already millionaires, they still want to be billionaires instead of going, oh, we're millionaires. Why don't we take some of our assets, work them, and make more money? No, 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 no. Let's just charge kids more to go to college. Let's make it harder for anybody to break out of being poor, to break that poverty gap. Let's make it harder for anybody to bridge that gap. That was their mindset. They're like, we already made the gap. So now we're going to make sure nobody else can make the gap, so we can make even more money from people wanting to make the gap but can't make the gap because they can't afford it. Until they're in their 40s or 50s. By then, it's too fucking late, and they know it. But they think we don't know it. They think we're just walking around here like zombies, like we don't know how the world works. We know how the world works. We know it's not what you know, it's who you know. We've been seeing that since we were kids. No matter how hard we work or how good we are at something, if one of the other kids is the coach, then we're not starting. If one of the other kids' parents is paying a lot of money to the booster club, then we're not getting that scholarship to go to college. That's how the world works. Your merit means nothing anymore. It used to mean everything. It used to be the better you were at something, the more of advantage you got at it, and the better you got at it, and the more you support you got to get good at it, better at it. Nowadays, it's the opposite. Now it's how much money do you have? How many rich people do you know? Can you get them to support you? Can you get them to fund you? That's what people are going for. And that's something that is just irritating as all hell.
It's actually cheaper than whatever's on the right. Okay,
And they think it's funny.
Why are these sticks of something sticking to the burger?
What are you talking about? The bread? That's just the bread. Cause it's bread with cheese on it, you dumbass. He's eating a hamburger with cheese and pickles. He's like, why is part of the bread stuck to the burger? Because bread is fucking sticky. What? You ever made a hamburger, put the bun on it, let it rest for a minute, and then try to take the bun off? Look what happens. If the cheese is melted, look what happens. If the cheese ain't melted, it's just gonna peel off the cheese, and you're just gonna have cheese on your bread. Or if you don't use mayo, either. Undercover brother. Every time I think about mayonnaise, I think about that Undercover Brother movie. A funny ass movie. Come on. Come on.
Oh yeah. They keep everything on double fries, yeah. Chicken stuff. Yeah. I'll go with the white. Oh, 78%.
Man. Yeah, come on, side games. Make a whale class. Make a whale class. Please. Separate the whales from us. We don't want to be racing against whales right now. It's too early in the game cycle. In a couple more scenarios, it won't even matter if you're a whale or not. But for now, it does a lot. That's literally the only thing keeping them from losing is the fact that they're able to dump thousands of dollars into this game every month. And then once they do, then they sit there like, I'm bored. Where the rest of us keep hitting this fucking roadblock that's blocking. Like, here's what people don't understand, right? If you don't whale in games like this, then it caps you at SS plus for this game specifically. If you can't whale, it's gonna cap you at SS plus. No matter how lucky you get, high roll, it don't matter. And this ain't me just complaining about the game. This is me being real. Honest. Not real honest.
Is this a big round thing, or is it because it looks kind of biggish, right, in this first hand? All right, though, it's flat, but is it like long or wide?
I know they're all gonna fall off. But there's a chance that a couple of them hang on.
It's Italian, no, it's Spanish.
There it is. A couple.
But it's
Because that's how side games does. I don't understand why they do that. Like they make it to where they make sure that you lose like at least 60% of the time. Whatever it is. Whether it's runs or the claw machine. And then they alter their drop rates from banner to banner. It goes from 3% to 2% to 2.5% down to 1.5%. Like the the more important the banner, the lower chance you have of getting the cards you need. But banners where it don't matter, those are the ones that when you go to the next banner and you pull, you end up pulling the character from the previous banner or cards from the previous banner. That's why. Because the chance of getting those cards were higher than the chance of you getting the card you got for the banner that you're looking for.
I'd say it's a sufficiently sized hot dog. That's very small. Maybe we're probably hurt actually.
That is not a hot dog. The hot dog is tight. That is not even a hot dog. That's like a bratwurst. Definitely a scandal. He's playing some game called Scandal. You know what I think is a scandal? Potato chips in bags from from big companies. They literally have a machine. 55% of the bag get filled with chips, and then they seal the bag with air.
But yeah, we'll go with those categories, I guess.
That's why if you notice, like with bags that where you can see the chips. Where's
the fish sandwich? What is it? Venezuelan style? What makes it Venezuelan?
It's never at the top.
With Colombia.
Top.
Nope, the beer is not included. Here, I will note. Right. The beer is not included.
As they say.
But I will say, I don't know what makes it Venezuelan, but it does look good though.
Bag of chips always at the top and it's silver. People will be willing to pay that price.
That's a good sense. It is up to cut of my yes.
All of y'all companies, Freedom, all y'all shit.
Just keep recognizing what the cut of my ass. I mean, here's the thing. Here's how much filling was on it that it's falling out. That's a good sign that there's so much filling that's falling out.
Like the richest people in America.
And this source of it as well. We'll go with the Venezuelan stuff.
I mean,
what the drink?
Think about it.
I thought this was going to be key.
Right.
Hot chocolate in what looks like short
if it costs,
coffee cups.
let's say,
short cups versus so not cheap. I mean, it's free.
the robot
What is the rat?
shouldn't cost the person, the average individual person, it shouldn't cost them more than $100 to buy said robot. But instead, they want to charge $100,000 for said robot. And what happens is, well, they can't sell enough because who has $100,000 to buy a robot? Only a small percentage of the population, right? But if they made the robots cheaper, they could sell a lot more units and make more money. But for whatever reason, the country don't look at it that way anymore. We were profitable in the past because we went, what can the average person in America afford? Anywhere from 1800 or 1900 all the way up to 2000. That's what the economy was based off of. What can the normal person afford? After 2000, they went, what can the richest people afford? And let's target them. And you know what happened after that? That's when we started going into billions of dollars a day, like almost immediately. And then that's what happened. That's 2008 is the result. When everything crashed and burned, that was the result of targeting rich people and ignoring the average person. And then they couldn't figure out why the crash market tanked. Because y'all made everything too fucking expensive for normal people to buy. That's why it tanked. Duh. If nobody can buy shit because everything's too expensive, what do you think's gonna happen to the economy? Duh. Earth. Or duh.
What do you add to the hot chocolate powder then? If not water, what?
That's why it confuses me when all these tech companies come out with phones and stuff, and these phones are, you know, these days, what a new phone would be what, $1,500, $1,600? Why? Why are phones not $300 at most? Because they're mass producing them. They're buying them from China for pennies on the dollar. So why are they charging people $100,000 or $1,000? Excuse me, several hundred dollars to thousands of dollars for just a phone? You know what's gonna happen? People are gonna stop at some point. People are going to just stop buying cell phones, mobile phones. They're just gonna stop buying mobile phones and go back to landlines because mobile phones are way too expensive. You don't need a mobile phone because if you have a computer or a game system, then you can go ahead and do everything you would do on your phone on your computer or laptop or a game system. So why do we need a phone? You wanted to video call me? You could video call me. I can answer it on my computer. I don't need it. You want to send me an email? I have email on my computer. You want to text me? You can text me and I can answer it on my computer. But nah, people are too social media driven and stuck inside this delusional mind state that TikTok is a good thing. They don't think about it. That's one big reason why I don't get on TikTok a lot. That's why I'm not posting a whole lot on TikTok. I might post like 2 or 3 videos a week. I'm not doom scrolling TikTok on a daily basis. No way. And you shouldn't either. Shouldn't. But shouldn't don't mean nothing, does it? I can understand, playing video games, doing a hobby for hours a day. I can understand that. I can understand sitting on a phone and just scrolling for 5 or 6 hours. I don't understand that. Like how do people just sit there and just on their phone just scrolling through TikTok videos? Like what? Go consume some content, some actual content, not a clip. I should make clips, but I don't because I don't want to be a part of that industry. Even though I know that industry would make me a lot of money just by farming clips, I don't want to farm clips because I don't want to be part of the problem. It's that simple. Like people are paying people, like content creators are paying people thousands of dollars to make clips for them up from their streams. And I'm sure that's not going to bother some people because some people are going to be those lucky ones that get paid that money. But for the rest of us, we're all sitting there like, well, we can clip too. Why won't you ask us? Why don't you let us clip? Uh, they ain't got an answer for you then, huh? They just sitting there like, well, exactly.
It's not in a cylindrical form.
I just wish all content creators should have to do all their own editing and work. That's how real content will get made. That's how this content slop y'all see coming out, where they're making videos every day of ridiculous proportions. They're only able to do that because they trick a whole bunch of dumb people into subscribing for them, so they can keep doing that shit like Mr. Beast. I've never been subscribed to him. I've watched a couple of his videos, but I noticed something right away. He's only famous on YouTube because he's able to give away a lot of money. That's it. That's why people like him because they have a chance to get money from him. And it's not like he's oblivious to it. He plays off of that. He uses that instead of going, man, I'm the best content creator out here. No, 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 no. I'm the best money giver out here because I grew up wealthy in the backwoods of North Carolina. So I was already well off. So now I'm just going to give a whole bunch of money to people and I'm going to have them subscribe. So then they give me more money. So then I can give them more money. So then I can get even more money.
Business studies courses. Dedicated advising so you can finish your bachelor's at your own pace. Discover your path today.
And you realize the scheme is just, it's basic stuff. But most people don't care because they have their own lives. And they don't think about content creation as a means of financial stability. I'm not even looking to be like most content creators aren't looking to be millionaires. We're just looking to have a second job. That's it. We're looking to have a second job. We already got one full-time job. We're just looking for a second job to pay the bills because the economy is the way it is. It's not your fault, not our fault. The only people's fault it is the ones that are running the states and the government because they're the ones setting all this stuff in motion. And Wall Street, of course, but they're the ones setting all this stuff in motion. It has nothing to do with me, you, or any content creator. I was like, I told him, I messaged YouTube and I asked him, I was like, if y'all pay people for real content creation, why are these people putting out content slop, still making money? Why are their videos being able to be prioritized? If you know that they're making slop, they're not actually making content. Or do you just not care? So you just don't care. That's what it is. They just don't care. Higher. That makes sense. Actually, that does make sense. If they don't care and they just want money and they know that people are going to pay them a large amount of money, like things like $500 for promotion, like $300 to $500 for promotion, 300 to 500, not $3 or $5 to promote a video. So all those videos you see on those profiles that got 100,000 views, 200, 300, 400,000 views, that's because that person that put that video up paid $300 to $400, $500 to get those views. If they didn't, then they wouldn't have any subscribers. They wouldn't have followers. That's what's happening. It's not content value. It's not because the person that created the account that's doing the content is a good content creator. It's because they're paying the most money. You can be the best content creator out there, but if you're not paying for promotion, then nobody's gonna see your page because of the way YouTube's devs has set up the content filter. Instead of showing you the best content, they show you the sponsored content first. They show you the promoted content first. How do I know this? I did it myself as an experiment. I put a few dollars in and I ran one video and I went to 3 different accounts to see what would happen. And literally YouTube was just pushing it to everybody. It wasn't a creation thing. It was like it was. I pushed a bad video. I wanted to see what would happen, and it doesn't matter if the video was good or bad. I got 65,000 views and 400 something likes on a video, on a music video that I did when I first started rapping, and it got 65,000 views. Now compare that to now, where my music is way better and sounds a lot better, and the videos are way better. but I'm not promoting them, guess what? I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any views. I'm not seeing anybody. Now, why YouTube uses this model, I don't know. I wouldn't use this model. My model will definitely be set up for who has the best content gets promoted. They don't have to pay anything. We shouldn't have to pay for promotion any more than $20 to $30. And then whoever's content is the best would be the one that got the most views, not whoever pays the most. That's why you see these music videos come out and they got, 1.5 thousand views in a day. And then in a month, it's over 1 million views. That's because the pay cycle is started over. They don't pay that $1,000 for the month. So for $1,000, you get 1 million views. That's pretty much how it balances out. So don't think that because you see a music video or a content video with 1 million views, then that means it has to be a good video. No, that's not true. That just means that one, you're not paying attention, and then two, that YouTube's algorithm is working on you, because that shouldn't be happening to anybody. Because I know when I log on YouTube, I want to see the best content for what I like, not who pays the most. It's annoying. I'm like, yo, if you putting in the work, you making videos every day, you actually doing something, that's what I want to be shown to me. I don't want somebody that makes one video a day or one video a week and then uploads it and then it comes online the next week and then it rinse and repeat. But they get millions and millions of views as opposed to that content creator that's on every day, grinding every day, trying to make as much content as they can to make themselves better and get some viewership. That should equate to getting more money flow so you can up your game, not the other way around. You should be able to start your account with no money and build your fan base from there. You shouldn't have to pay $1,000 to start an account, essentially. Because basically, you don't pay $1,000 to start an account, you're gonna have 0 subscribers for the first like month or two. You're not gonna have any subscribers except for maybe actually you might get like 1 or 2 subscribers. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna have a lot of subscribers. Now my account, I haven't paid for subscribers at all. I've had the same account for 11 years. And I only got what, like 900 followers? That's not how that should work. I should have closer to 1 million followers at this point with the content as much content and the value of content that I put out in most cases. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just do silent streams, which actually I probably will do more often because it seems the silent streams get more views because people don't want to hear me talk apparently. So it is what it is. This guy's voice is getting on my nerves. It's giving me a headache. Got some dirt by four-wheeler racing. Okay, got some four-wheeler racing today. I'll switch to that. I think I'm about to throw this run away. I really want to, and just go ahead and do my last card. So either we make A main or we don't. I don't really care either way because we're making B, and we're probably gonna win B class if we get there, which we already have. So, um, yeah, I might, like I said, I might just scrap this run and just. Exactly. Just like he said, they don't see the work I put in to make it. They don't see the work I put in to make it. But they rather take the ones that just paid it. Damn. Bars. They don't want to see the ones that put in the work to make it. They just want to see the ones that paid to play it or paid for someone else to make it. So think about that. When you look at your subscriber list, who you subscribe to, the content you watch, think about, am I watching this person because they make good content, or am I watching this person because somebody else, a team of guys in the background, are making good content, and this is just the person that's in the foreground that I have eyes on because they're the face of the video. Think about that. Are they the ones entertaining, or is it the things around them happening that's entertaining? That's how we used to look at it back in the day. If they're not entertaining, then we're not watching them. That's why YouTube did not used to sponsor people. That's why I used to like the old YouTube, because the old YouTube literally showed you who was the best content creator. Whoever made the best content got the most views because all the videos got pushed. There weren't videos getting held back or behind the paywall or advertising. No, or promotion. There was none of that when I got on YouTube. None of that. You just had to make really good content to get views. That should hold true today, but it doesn't. Essentially today, if you go to the bank and get a $1,000 loan to start a business, or $5,000 loan to start a business, and you're starting a YouTube career, and you put three to 4,000 of that into the YouTube stuff, then you'll probably get 500,000 followers. You'll probably get a million views on a couple videos. You'll probably get some notoriety from a couple sponsors because of the views, not the content.
And the top two in points. He's a runner that's been very much in the mix throughout the first 6 rounds, but the pace is all he's got right now, unless he's able to catch those riders, at which point he may be able to regroup. But first, he's got to get to the rear wheels and get in the fight. Hanging here at the FMF PowerPoint, mile number 6. Waiting on your leaders as Wyatt Wilkin continues to perform under pressure. From Bryson Neal, you see a bit of hydration for the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that before. Bryson will sometimes ride
Come on, race. Let's go.
Making sure he gets the proper amount of hydration to carry that level of performance all the way to the finish. Now we're going to shop back here to the 318 of Hunter Hart in the number 3 spot and see what that gap is.
Try to figure out why my alarm won't go off.
Looks like it's kind of stabilized there.
My alarm is set for 9:45 every day, but for the past 3 days, it has not went off. And I end up waking up at like 11:45 or some dumb shit. Overslept, overslept and tired. My neighbors are cooking out. They're having a party across the street. Well, Chris, why don't you go out there and hang out with your neighbors? Well, here's the thing. I like to give people their space. I'm not gonna go and poke my head out the door because I smell food cooking and go, hey, what y'all up to over there? Y'all mind if I come hang out? No. The fuck? And like that be like throwing people off. Cause I do that all the time, right? I try to leave people alone to let them live their life. And then I say, hey, every once in a while. But to some people that equates to I don't care about them. Because I want to let them live their life and not pester them every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like how annoying it would be if you got a text from the same person. If you text the same person every single day that you're not in a relationship with, that's just a random family member, but they just keep texting you every single day, all day long. Would you not be annoyed? Exactly. Especially if you're trying to do something like, have a career. Boring. Watching that, I'm watching four-wheeler racing, but they're not like doing anything. Like they're racing, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. They don't give me no medicines now either. We're all the way through classic year, and I have yet to see one single medicine bottle, one medicine potion in general. It's pretty funny. And I can't train speed because now all of a sudden now we don't get the aromatherapies. The one time you get it, the metabolism slow down is the one time you don't get it in the shop. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Mm. Yeah, it's gonna take all my stats right here. Wait for it. It's coming. It's just offset by a couple turns. I had to use a cleat in this race. I don't need it, but I'll give myself the charming tag just because. Come on. I'm just trying to get through Umamasume so I can get off of Umamasume and go play something different. Not because I'm tired of Umamasume, but because I just want to play something different. Man. My alarm screwed up my whole day. No, Chris, then why don't you just wake up on your own naturally at that time? Because that's not how the freaking body works. I wish it was. I wish I could just go, Okay, I want to wake up at 9 o'clock tomorrow. All right, let's go to bed. And then I just magically wake up at 9 o'clock tomorrow? No, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And if the alarm doesn't work like it's fucking supposed to, then what do you do? Because ain't nobody here to wake you up. You don't get up, you don't get up. And then they looking at you crazy when you don't get up and go meet them where you're supposed to meet them at. They're like, where you at? Still in the bed. Why are you still in the bed? Alarm didn't go off. Why didn't the alarm go off? I don't know. I set it for 9:30 and it still didn't go off. I even triple checked it. Reset it twice. Still didn't go off. So what do you do in that situation? Nothing. You just go, oh well, fuck it. You just
Neither did I. You know,
Oh, Mino at home. Mino's playing ZZZ. Oh man, you know what? Nah, bump this run. You know what? Cause I got Mind's Eye too. Bump this run, bro. I got Mind's Eye, and ZZZ. That's what we playing today. That's you know what? Yeah. I just wanted to get the daily stuff out of the way by completing a run, but I don't feel like completing a run because it takes too fucking long. Side games. Why y'all make runs take so long, bro? Like I don't mind 30 minutes a run. 30 minutes a run, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But when you get up over an hour per run, that's an issue. Because it's not like you can just click through this stuff super duper quick, and then your run is done. Like there's no way to shrink that run in Time Blazer down to 30 minutes. Unless you're just clicking on every single block as a race. Which I might try actually. I haven't seen anybody actually try that, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to train for the first 10 weeks or whatever for the first race and then race every single block after that. Every single one, the whole career. What can happen? If you race every single day throughout the whole year, what happens? The only time I wouldn't race would be the summers. I'm going to try it one time. I'm going to try it this afternoon, matter of fact. Yeah, I'm going to try it this afternoon. We're going to do one run, right, with a 5-star character where we do the training for the pre-race, for the debut race, and then we train for the summers, and that's it. That's it. We race every single other day or month because it's broke up into like 2-week increments, right? So if y'all want to see that, come on back later on this afternoon after we play some other games because this game here, boy, I'm telling you what, whew, it gets on my nerves. Like it irritates my soul. It's not even that it gets on my nerves like a little brother or something. Like it irritates my soul. That's how annoying this game can be. But I love this game. I do. I love this game. It's my favorite gotcha game that's out. It's bested Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battle is a close second to this game, but this one's my favorite one. And it's the only one I'm putting money into in any variation. I put $0 in ZZZ. I put $0 in Dokkan Battle, $0 in Fate Zero or Fate Stay Night. I mean, or Fate Go, whatever it's called. Speaking of which, why is Fate? Why is that Fate game? Why is it not ported over to PC? Why is Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle not ported over to PC? I just thought about that. Like, why is Dragon Ball Legends ported over to DC, but we can't PC, but we can't get the other games? Namco, Bandai. Like, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to spend my whole weekend training for races that I'm going to lose. Yeah, I know that sounds negative, but like I said, I'm a realist. I see reality for what it is. I know my decks are not strong enough to beat the top tier characters or top tier builders in this game, and I know I'm in the second tier. I know I'm not at whale level. I'm not whale tier. I'm middle tier. But for whatever reason, they keep placing me in the top tier. This race, not this race though. This race is, that's different. This race is a balanced race. But we'll see what happens next race. Depends on if I win or lose. If I win, which is I doubt, I highly suspect that we'll end up in a race with at least 2 other UGs. If I lose, then we'll end up in another lobby like this. Right? I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I don't know why they set the system up like that, but that is what it is. Instead of setting up the system where, okay, you got UGs, you have certified UGs that you have logged in the system. Okay. From that point, it should go, let's go search the rest of the player base for other UG player build sets. Instead of that, it goes, okay, you got UGs. It don't matter. We'll place you against people that have S ranks or A ranks. Like, I don't get it. It's that simple. But they won't make that change. They don't, because they don't want people to. They don't want a lot of people to win. They want a few people to win, and then a lot of people to wish that they could win. That's just the way it's set up. That's how most gotchas are set up that are competitive. If you can pay, you can win. I just want to be one of those ones that don't pay to win. I don't want to have that. Like, I can pay. I can put in $200-300 right now to pull on some cards. I don't want to. Why would I want to do that, Why would I want to do that whenever I can play, make myself better at the game, and build up to that and do it legitimately? See, people today, a lot of gamers today don't care about legitimacy. How good are you at a game? They don't care. They care about how much money do I have to put in the game to be good at the game. And I know I hear other content creators say, well, just because you put a bunch of money in a game don't mean you're going to be good. That's not true with games like this. If you put a bunch of money into Umamasume, then you're going to have the best cards in the game. All you have to do is just get dumb luck one time, and you can get one of the best character builds in the game if you just slightly know what you're doing. Straight up. Like, for instance, if I was able to borrow an account, a well account, for 2 runs, I could show you exactly what I mean. If I could borrow a well account for 2 runs, I can make 2 UGs back to back. Or at least a high SS plus, like right at UG. I promise you. I know for a fact because I watch other content creators like Gucci Rat King. At first, he was doing what I was doing, but then a few weeks ago, he just started pouring money in the game and buying as many cards as he could. And he went from where I am and racing against me in fair competition to now he's racing against that 1%. That's where he should be. But instead of racing against that 1%, he's still racing against us with that 1% build. And it's just, and like side games is just letting it happen. They don't care. And of course, he's not going to say nothing because he's winning. He doesn't care. If they're winning, they're not going to say anything. They're going to keep playing the game because they're winning, because that feels good. I'll keep playing the game when I lose because I like playing the game. I like the game. Winning is not everything to me. Not in games. But in real life, IRL, yeah, I want to win. In real life, I want to win every single time. But in video games, if I lose sometimes, I lose. Okay. I'll play you again at some point, and we'll see if I lose next time. Like, that's how I am about it. I'm not going to go, oh, I lost. I hate you so much, whoever you are. Like, it's just painful to lose by a nose or half a length. Like I said, I'd rather lose by 3 than to lose by a half or a nose. I've said that all throughout this tournament and the last couple tournaments. I know I hate losing by a nose. I'm too competitive for that because that just tells me that either the game is not balanced correctly or something is incorrectly inputted into the game, because those matches that I lost, those rounds I lost by half a length or a nose, that was me at top speed. Like Marzinski has 1200 speed, and she was the one right there with her 1200 speed right at the front at the very end, but somehow still got past, even though she had distance on everybody else with 200 meters left, and she still got past. And the character that passed me was slower than me. The character that passed me had 1174 speed. I got max speed. By all accounts, this character should not have passed me to win by a nose. She should not have. But somehow, magically, when it's other players, right? It's always when it's other players. It's never when it's your player. Like you can't, if you try to enter a CM match, right, with characters with sub max speed, you're never gonna win. But then you'll go up against characters with 900 speed, 1000 speed, 1100 speed, and they will wax you by distance. And it doesn't even add up. But then you try to make that build, obviously, you try to make a build like that, and it never works. You lose every single match. Even if the stats and the abilities match that person that you saw that's got like 70% win rate. Even if you match that build perfectly with the same characters, the same stats, the same boosts, the same cards, you're still going to lose 90% of the time, as opposed to that other person winning 70% of the time magically. I still don't understand how that works. Somebody explain it to me in chat, please. If you can explain it to me, then I'll understand it. Because I'm trying to understand it myself and it doesn't make sense. That's not how stats work in any game ever. Like, for instance, right? You're never going to play a fighting game or an RPG or an MMORG where you have way lower stats than your PvP opponent and you're beating them consistently. It doesn't happen, right? It just does not happen. But in this game, it doesn't seem to matter. So why do we try so hard to get max stats if it doesn't even matter? Just throw something out there and see what will work. Yeah. So we're not making A main, guys. Just saying. But like I said at the start of the video, we don't go for B main. Cause I didn't think I was gonna be able to get 3 wins in this round because sandbaggers are a thing. Like we talked about last night, after they get their 3 or 4 wins, then they start sandbagging and just playing bad characters for the rest of the round until the very end, like the last card, and then they'll put back in their starting team. And by then they've went from where they're supposed to be all the way down to playing against people that they shouldn't be playing against at all. And then they're like, oh, I got a 90% win rate. I got a 70% win rate with this character. Not overall over all their races, but with a specific character, they got 70% win rate. But then you go and look at the other characters that race that got 0% win rate. And you see those characters are S ranks, A plus ranks, just dominators. You know, it's fucking sad. That's not even a tactic. That's just being lazy. You can't win, so you make sure nobody else can win. You see what I'm saying? It's sad, bro. It's cheeky too. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. I don't know if it's a good strategy. I don't think it's a good strategy. I think the best strategy is to race somebody heads up, no debuffs. Whoever's faster wins. But hey, I'm just a gamer. You feel me? I'm just the OG gamer. I came up on if you better than somebody else, you're gonna win. If you can build better, then you're gonna win. Not if you can pay more, then you're gonna win. I came up on skill, not pay to win. We came up with Halo 3 type shit. PvP. Meet me in 1-on-1. Skirmish. I'm waxing the whole generation, bro. I'm waxing all the Gen Z and Alpha. All right, let's retire. That's what they do to me, bro. They make sure I can't win. I did so good the last tournament, they make sure I can't do that good again. Even though my cards are better, I got better luck, I got better builds, I got stronger builds, faster builds, more skills than the last CM. But it doesn't matter. No, like if I go and look at the races that we lost, right? The characters we lost to had worse stats than we did. Consistently worse stats. Some of them only had 1,033, 32 or 76 speed, whereas we're at max speed. Some of them only got 1,000 power or 900 power. We're at 1,100 power. Some of them only got 800 wit. We're over 1,000 wit. Some of them only got 700 stamina. We got 813 stamina. So how do we keep losing to these lower characters? That's what I want to know. Because we got all the skills we want, all the skills we could ever need. But we can't win for some reason. Like, what am I missing? That's what I want to know. What am I missing? I got the speed, got the training, got the power, got the stamina, got the wit, got the guts, got the skills. So I don't know why I keep losing. I got good characters, but I can't win. That's not even the button that I click. I click exit game, not